Hi guys, my name is Christine and I'm a dating, relationship and personal development coach. And today I'm talking about do not put her on a pedestal. So what do I mean by this? What I mean by putting a woman on a pedestal is when you are making her out to be way better than what she actually is. And this is especially important when you're just dating a woman and you don't know her well enough yet. So if you've only been on a few dates with a woman or you've only just started talking to a woman, don't focus on her potential, the way that she looks, and sort of project it in your mind how you think things are going to be. Because how you think things are going to be are rarely the case, okay? So she may look beautiful, she may look stunning, she may be perfect in all the ways that you can think of. But if you don't know her yet, and if you don't know her well enough yet, you can't put her on a pedestal because it might be that she's amazing in all these ways, but when you get to know her and you spend a long time with her, she might actually have a lot of red flags. She might be a serial cheater. She might be really bad with handling money. Maybe she's passive aggressive and she doesn't know how to communicate. These are only things you can find out, right? Once you've got to know her a little bit and you start to really know who this person is. But if you get too hypnotized by her looks and by the way that she's presenting herself in those first few dates, you can easily be blinded by that and start to ignore the red flags later on down the road, especially when you start to get more and more invested. So do not put her on a pedestal simply because you do not know her well enough. And you shouldn't really put a woman on a pedestal with a woman that you've known for a long time, because when you do that, you're still making her out to be way better than what she is. Most women want to be just treated like a human. They don't want to be treated like a celebrity. They don't want to be treated like this perfect pixie princess, because she knows she's got flaws. Even if she's not got that many flaws, you still shouldn't put her on a pedestal, because there's that saying, if you treat her like a celebrity, she'll treat you like a fan. It doesn't do much for her attraction in you for you to treat her like she's amazing. Right? If you treat her like she's the best thing since sliced bread and she's perfect, and you treat her like a celebrity and you put her on a pedestal and you make her out to be out of your league and way better than you, then that's how she's going to treat you. She's going to treat you like she's out of your league and like she's way better than you. And she's going to date someone, and she's going to date another guy who doesn't do that to her, who treats her like a normal human being. So if you take the example, it's a bit of a random example, but if you take the example of The Hunchback of Notre Dame, right, the Disney movie. I didn't read the book. I started to read it. I couldn't finish it. It was too much. It was too colossal for me, and I got bored. It's probably a great book, but I got bored of it. But anyway, if you watch the Disney movie, right, because I know it's applicable, because the anecdotal thing that I'm going to say here, I think that's the right term, is to do with the Disney movie, not the book. I don't know what happens in the book, but in the Disney movie of The Hunchback of Notre Dame, there are 3 love interests for Esmeralda, right? So there's Quasimodo, there is Phoebus, and then there's Frollo, okay? So let's talk about Quasimodo and Frollo for a bit. So Quasimodo thinks she's an angel, right? There's even that song that he sings in it called Heaven's Light. He thinks that Esmeralda is this just amazing angel. It's the first girl that ever sort of was nice to him. And basically, Quasimodo, bit of a simp to her, right? He's a bit of a simp to Esmeralda. And that's what a lot of nice guys do. A lot of guys that put women on pedestals, that's how they act. They act like the women that they like are these amazing angels. Now, if you look at Frollo, he's the opposite. He's very much down the really dark side of red pill, you could almost say. And he's calling her a witch. He wants to burn her at the stake. Because he can't have her. He even says that in that song. He says, if I can't, it's basically something along the lines of, if I can't have you and you can't be mine, then I'm going to burn you. Right? It's that dramatic. Right? But anyway, so you get these two sides, yeah? But then you get Phoebus, right? Phoebus is down the middle. Now, he's not afraid to banter with her, to tease her, to play with her, right? To mess with her a little bit. He's not afraid to flirt with her and go for it. And he treats her like a human being. He doesn't treat her like an angel, like Quasimodo. He doesn't treat her like a demon, like Frollo. He treats her like a normal human being. And that's a great sort of thing you can see if you watch that movie, in the way that you should be treating women. You shouldn't be putting them on pedestals, or you shouldn't be demonizing them either. You should just be treating them like a normal human being, because that's exactly what she is. So when you treat her like a normal, average human being, it doesn't mean that you treat her badly. It just means that you are going on a date and you're meeting a woman and you're thinking, okay, she's beautiful. Yeah, she's drop dead gorgeous. She's 10 out of 10 in my books. But I don't know her yet. I don't know who she is. She could be a complete psycho, right? Or she could be how I hope her to be. So I'm going to get to know her. I'm going to find out that when I go on a date with her, I'm going to act like I am absolutely fascinated with her. And I'm going to find out as much as I can about her so I can see if we're a right fit. And I'm going to see how things go. I'm going to take a step back. I'm not going to become so focused on her looks. I'm just going to take a step back and find out exactly who she is. And then maybe I can start to treat her with more sort of like romance, maybe buy her things and, buy, something, or, you start dating her more, whatever it may be, right? But hold off, right? When it comes to like buying gifts and stuff, yeah, I mean, sure, buy her a drink, buy her dinner when you're out on a date with her, if that's what you want to do. But also, don't buy her anything expensive. Don't buy her anything that, like, little trinkets, until she's your girlfriend. Because like I said, you've only just started dating her. You don't know who she is. Find out who she is first. See if she's good girlfriend material. Get into a relationship with her. And then, be more of like the treating her now and then. And maybe, because it's okay to sometimes treat a woman and put her on a pedestal a little bit. Right? Just sprinkling it here and there, like on her birthday, at Christmas, on special occasions, anniversaries. Those times are great times to treat your woman like a princess and put her on a pedestal a little bit. But you don't do it all the time. You don't do it every day. Just treat her like a normal human being every other day, okay? So thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to get in touch with me personally and you'd like coaching with me, then please go to www.christinelovage.com, and I shall talk to you again very soon. Goodbye.